one you're gonna pick? Maryland pickers want to save a little cash. We'll be there in just a dash. Who's the one you're gonna pick? Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Who's the one you're gonna pick? Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Who's the one you're gonna pick? Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers. Maryland pickers.
Oh, first of all, Happy New Year, everybody. 2023. And yes, it's me, Rich Bennett. I know I look completely different. And Matt, when Matt saw me, he's like, "Where'd Rich go? Who is that?"
Imposter.
But I had the executive director of Visit Harford, Matthew Scales, with me. And we're going to go over some stuff that's going on in Harford County this month. But first of all, Happy New Year, Matthew.
Hey, Happy New Year, Rich.
And let's hear some goals for Visit Harford for this year.
Yeah, 2023, brand new year. So we're looking to, hit the ground running right into it. So looking to, if we're looking at goals, obviously get more visitors. We want
Right.
visitation here because the more visitation, the better for residents. I think sometimes residents don't know, well, okay, tourism's great, but what impact does it have for me? What value does it have for me? And tourism saves each household in Harford County an average of $1,000 a year.
Wow.
That's taxes. So it does have an impact on residents. So the more visitation we get, the more we're helping offset some of those taxes that goes to other things in the county, like infrastructure and that sort of thing. So definitely looking to get more visitors in Harford County. I'd like to see more venues come online. There's been talks of different venues coming online, like Copper Mine North. Hoping that will come online. And, Harford County is a big sports destination. We have the Ripken Experience. We have the headquarters coming up here this year in 2023, which is exciting at Ripken. We have Cedar Lane. We have a lot of tournaments there. And then Copper Mine will, once that's open, hopefully help attract more tournaments up here. So with that, really looking to expand, as the DMO and really just make sure we're more visible within the county with residents, with elected officials, and with businesses, and the power of tourism.
I think what we need to do too is have a new slogan for this year, because I saw you on a interview just the other day. We need to put something out there like it's Harford, not Hartford. We're the good one, or something like that.
Yeah, it's a common mistake that people mistake us for. I'll go to a conference or a trade show outside of Maryland and I'm like, oh, I love Connecticut. Well, there's no T in Harford. I always wanted to get Mr. T to do our commercials. Like, there's no T in Harford.
I like that.
But he's too expensive, so we can't afford it. But really, with our branding, you can see the logo over my shoulder there. We have the Maryland flag baked into the logo there. We have Maryland underneath there. So anytime we're in ads or marketing or doing promotional stuff, we're saying Visit Harford, Maryland, Harford County, Maryland, making sure we have Maryland in there.
You know what? And I never really noticed the Maryland flag part. But when you said that, it's like, oh, maybe I need to do that with the Harford County Living logo, because a lot of people that live here know about Concord Point Lighthouse.
Sure. Yep.
But there are still people that look at it because Connecticut too. I mean,
Lighthouse.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe I need to do that. Put Maryland in the backdrop or something.
A little branding.
Yeah. There is no tea in Harford County.
That's right.
You can buy tea in Harford County. Matter of fact, there's places everywhere to get tea in Harford County.
Yeah, great tea. You're gonna have it, Grace, for some tea, and then go Ledoux afterwards.
Exactly. So what's going on in Harford County in January?
You would think there wouldn't be too much going on in January. It's cold. It's the winter months. It gets dark early, but we actually have a lot of stuff going on in Harford County in January, from live music to good eats, and I'll kind of start there because I'm kind of salivating, Rich. I have on my desk right here. Right here. Look at this.
Oh, you know what? That's just wrong.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh God, where is that from?
Vagabond Sandwich Company.
Oh, really? Come on now. Here it is. I haven't eaten yet. And you're gonna sit there.
All right.
All right. First of all, what is that from Vagabond?
Harford County Restaurant Week is kicking off again, January 20th to the 29th. So, a week and a half of delicious dining. And if you go to visitharford.com, you'll see restaurants on there that are participating. We have last year we had over 40, and we're you talk about goals, but we're hoping to beat that as well. So if you go on there and you don't see your favorite restaurant on there, next time you're in your favorite restaurant in Harford County, please ask them to join. Again, it's no cost to the restaurant. The beautiful thing about a Harford County Restaurant Week is there's no cost to the restaurant. They don't have to do a prefix menu. Some do, like Vagabond has a prefix menu. So this is actually their grilled cheese. You got chips here. This is part of their lunch, Harford County Restaurant Week menu. And they have a dinner one as well. So some do have a prefix, but others don't. It's just a way for them to participate and really get folks out there to get to their favorite restaurant or to explore new restaurants. We have such a diverse dining scene up here in Harford County. So many restaurants that I even have yet to try. I feel like I've tried them all, but I haven't. So, it's a way to get out there and encourage folks to have some delicious meals.
I am surprised that not more restaurants take advantage of that and sign up for that. Because this is something that's been going on for a while, and it's great. I mean, God, you're right. We've talked about this before when you guys are on the podcast. There's so many great restaurants around here, and this is free publicity for them.
Yeah, I mean, and there's new ones opening all the time. Lib's Grill that just opened.
Yep.
I actually did eat there. It was amazing. There's Butcher and Banter that's opening soon.
What?
Butcher and Banter.
Really?
So it's Zach, who owns the local, opening up a new restaurant where Black Forest Tap House used to be. So that'll be Butcher and Banter. I believe it's opening in Q1 of 2023. So that'll be a new restaurant. There's Papa. That's opening, the place for crab cakes. That'll be where the Applebee's used to be as you're heading from Bel Air to Churchville. So, restaurants popping up all the time. So really want to get folks out there to explore these restaurants. And an a new thing we're doing this year with Harford County Restaurant, we're launching a Harford Digital Passport. So, so it's another way, otherwise, to incentivize to get folks into restaurants. So sure, food will incentivize you to get into restaurants. An additional way where if you go in, let's say you go into Vagabond, you check in via the digital passport and you build up points. And those points are redeemed on certain levels. So if you get to level 3, you can redeem it. I believe it's for a Visit Harford cooler, and you can get a cooler filled with stuff from us. Or you can just keep building up your points for the next tier prize and then the next tier prize. So we're launching that. That's a new feature that we are launching this year. And we felt what better way to launch it with Harford County Restaurant Week.
I love that. And when's Restaurant Week start?
January 20th, Friday, January 20th, and goes all the way to Sunday, January 29th.
So that's 9 days, actually 10 days.
10 days of delicious dining.
Of going out to a different restaurant each day. Maybe even maybe even 3, do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. May not get any work done that day, but that's okay.
And there is a range of options on there, coffee, Newberry Cafe. So if you talk about breakfast, great places to get breakfast that are part of Harford County Restaurant Week. And then for lunch, go to Vagabond. For dinner, go to Venetian Italian Eatery. So a lot of great options out there. Yeah, I know. Like, God, I'm just getting hungry. I'm staring at this sandwich.
Oh, God.
We should have done this one in person at a restaurant. I thought that.
Yeah, we should have done it at Vagabond. No, because we wouldn't have gotten out of there.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I could sit there and eat all day. There's actually any place around here, all these local restaurants. And I'm sorry, but when is Zach from the local ever going to find any time to himself?
He's a busy guy.
He is. And now he's opening up another place?
Yeah, he's opening up another place. Yeah.
Wow. Holy cow. Well, he's young. He can do it.
That's right.
All right. So what else we got going on?
So we have a Twirltastics Winter Classic that's happening at APG FCU Arena. Twirltastics. So I never knew this before I came last year, Rich. And also I'm 1 year into my job too. So I'm celebrating my anniversary today, actually, of being with Visit Harford.
Already?
Already. Time flies.
Wow. Well, happy anniversary.
Right?
Man.
But last year, Twirltastics came. This is the third year that they're coming to APG FCU Arena. And it's a twirling competition where the girls twirl the batons up in the air. So it's called Twirltastics Winter Classic. Enjoy watching competitive and talent participants, twirl their batons for a top award. That's happening again January 14th to the 15th at APG FCU Arena.
That's the first time I met Angela from Harford County Chamber of Commerce, actually.
Was she twirling a baton?
No, Angela wasn't. Her daughter and my daughter were both in Twirltastics.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah, that's how I met Angela, which was
very cool.
I would say several years ago, but I'm not gonna say that. So like last year. I didn't realize they do that though. That's pretty neat.
It's a great event, and we get competitors from really kind of all over the East Coast coming in, staying in hotels, going into restaurants, shopping. So we as Visit Harford support that event, and again, want folks to get out there, and we'll be there. Visit Harford will be there having a display table, and I'll be there presenting some type of gift or something to the winners.
And what's the date of that again?
It's January 14th to the 15th at APG.
Oh, 2 days.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it would have to be 2 days because there are a lot of twirlers. I don't know what you would call them.
Well, your daughter was one, right? So
yeah, but I think with each group it's different because my sister used to do it too, and they were called something different. Then I never did it. I can't do it.
I can't do it either, and I hope they don't ask me to because I'm just going to make a fool of myself. So
I'll throw that thing up and hit me in the head. There ain't no way. And these young ladies are good too. I mean, they're throwing the thing up, twirling.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
some of them are like what 5, 6, and they're and it's just the talent that they have is just incredible.
It's like some of them combine gymnastics and twirling with it, and just
they throw it. They do a cartwheel and then they catch it. It's like
the
timing. It's like with like you said, gymnastics, dance, twirling, all kind of combined into one.
They would be laughing at me because they'd be hearing my bones cracking more than anything. What else we got?
So we have the Havre de Grace Winter Celtic Festival. That's taking place January 12th to the 15th. You got your kilt ready, Rich?
Aye, surely by golly, lad.
I'm not even going to try after that. That was good. So it's an indoor event at the Star Center in Havre de Grace. There are also various evening events inside and outside throughout downtown of Havre de Grace. There's live music. There's Highland games. Don't ask me what Highland games are. It's a Scottish, kind of sporting events where they wear the kilts and they throw a ball around in the cold weather. I'm part Scottish, and gosh, it seems very cold to me.
Well, they're used to it over there.
There's whiskey tastings and more. So all the info and tickets are available at hdgburnsgathering.org, and you can also find the event on our website, visitharford.com as well.
I'm sorry, you said whiskey tasting?
Oh yeah, whiskey tasting. Yes.
So I take it Irish whiskey or a little bit of everything?
I think it's a little bit of everything. Yeah. So I mean, if you like whiskey, this is a great event to come to. Make sure you have a DD or an Uber or a Lyft, so you're driving responsibly. Could always call up Brian at Harford Brew Tours as well, and if you want to get a bunch of your laddies, there we go. Together and get on a Harford Brew Tour bus down there and do some whiskey tastings, enjoy live music. I think they're having it's several Celtic bands perform
over
the 2 days. Some of them are really well-known Celtic bands as well. So again, really great thing. Or if you don't want to drive too, stay overnight close by. right?
Mm-hmm.
A room nearby, and in Belcamp or Aberdeen or in Havre de Grace, and enjoy the festival.
Starting a couple months early, aren't they?
They are, yes, yeah. Well, apparently the Celtic start before the Irish. I don't know. I'm both, so I like whiskey and potatoes. So
So a little trivia for you.
I don't
Do
know.
you know how to tell whether a whiskey, well, mainly Irish whiskey, is made here or in Ireland?
Is it the type of grain that is used?
It's the spelling.
Oh,
Look
it's
at
the
the
spell.
spelling on whiskeys, and I'm going to mess it up. I can't remember which is which, but some of them will be KEY, which is made in one country, and the other one is KY. I think KY is here.
Okay.
WHISKY is made here in the United States. KEY, I believe, is made overseas, over there.
Now I got to tell my wife I have to go to the liquor store for research purposes later on. So.
I'm pretty. Somebody told me that, and it's like it was an Irish guy, so I'm sure he's right.
Us Irish, we're always right, right?
Yeah, exactly. Our wives might not think so, but we are. So, so what else we got before I get us in trouble?
Take Me Home, Country Road. Take Me
Mm.
Home to Harford County. So the John Denver musical tribute, starring Ted Vigil, I'm probably butchering his last name, will be at the Amos Center at Harford Community College, January 13th at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at harfordevents.com. And also that event is on our website, visitharford.com.
Huh.
So Take Me Home, country. I love the song. That's I think the only song I know by John Denver.
January 13th, huh?
January 13th. A lot happening during the middle
My
of
wife's a big John Denver fan. I might
there
have,
you go.
yeah, I might have to get tickets for that.
There you go.
And that guy, I saw the pictures. Like that guy looks like John Denver.
So see John Denver and see Rich Bennett there in the audience. That's a bonus.
They see this mug, they may turn around and leave. Where have you been for the past 6 months, Rich?
A couple other events we have going on. January 14th is the 20th annual Frostbite Walk on the Joe K Trail in Havre de Grace from 10 to 11:30 a.m. The trail starts at the Lockhouse Museum and will consist of a guided nature and history trail walk. A lot of unique and impactful stories will be told along that hike. And what Havre de Grace is today, from stories from Joe K himself. Hopefully it's not too cold out there because it does have frostbite in the name. So hopefully you don't get frostbite or hypothermia.
I think the idea is for everybody to dress warmly and be prepared so you don't get frostbite.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
sounds pretty interesting, especially hearing the stories and everything going along with it.
Yeah. And of course, from someone, who's the trail is named after, and hearing
Right.
was from Joe himself is something really special. So get outside a little bit, the January 2, because I feel a lot of people don't get outside, and that's why we sometimes have these winter blues. So maybe getting out there, get a little fresh air, seeing the scenery, might be good for the body.
And you're seeing something new too, because in the wintertime, well, not just, I mean, you're seeing different wildlife, but you have all the leaves are gone. And it's amazing how much more you can see of the landscape.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
you'll see stuff that you've never seen before.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's not that bad. If you dress nice, it's a good walk. As
And
long as you're not out in it all day.
some days in the winter, we will get blessed with a 60, 55-degree day where it's actually really nice out to get out there.
Yeah, Mother Nature likes to toy with us.
Oh, she does. She plays with our emotions. We also have on January 20th, Fishing for Hippies at the State Theater at 7 p.m. It's a cover Fishing for Hippies. It's a cover.
I love it
for Americana, rockabilly, and a country with a twang music. I told you there's a lot of music. In January that we have. January 22nd is the Grateful Dead fans Better Off Dead. Honoring the best hits of Grateful Dead. Yep.
No way.
At State Theater as well. So 2 things there at State Theater, and that'll be at January 22nd. Then January 25th is the Phil Collins experience at the APG FCU Arena.
Wow.
So again, from Grateful Dead, Phil Collins tribute band, Fishing for Hippies,
John Denver.
John Denver, Celtic music at the Winter Celtic Festival. A lot of great music happening throughout January.
Man. Grateful Dead. I would love.
Get your tickets now, Rich. January 22nd at the State Theater.
State Theater is doing a lot.
They are.
Lately.
They're killing it.
They are. I got to get them on the podcast too, because they're just, every time you look, they got something going on there, whether it be wrestling, musical acts, or whatever. Always something.
And then January 28th, for the next 8 days, is a Japanese swords arts course that's being offered at Homestead Wakefield Elementary School from 6:30 to 8:30. $80 to sign up. So great way to learn the basics of Japanese sword skills in an interactive and open, safe environment with a highly trained instructor. So a little bit of culture in January.
Wow.
Year.
That could be fun. Do you know who's putting that on?
Leagueathletics.com is the website to register. But if you want the full lake, again, visit harford.com.
Right.
You have all the info on that as well.
That could be something oh, wait a minute. You said it's instruction?
Yeah. So they're teaching you. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, might be something I might sign up with my son. Might be a good thing to do with the kids. A bonding experience.
just don't make them mad. You never know what they learn.
We'll go before I say no Nintendo 64.
Jeez, that sounds pretty interesting, though.
It does.
Doing that.
And then also January 28th is Motor City REVUE. It's the ultimate Motown tribute at the Star Center in Havre de Grace from 8 to 10 p.m. as well. So again, more music.
God,
more music. Got from music to food.
There you go again. Thanks, Matt.
To with Harford County Restaurant Week. So pair it up too. Some of them you could do. Go out for a great meal as part of Harford County Restaurant Week, and then go out to a concert. You got your date nights planned. You got some weekends planned.
Yeah, and with the way the weather is back and forth, you can still go outside and enjoy some things as well. If you're waiting to get inside the State Theater, or what's the other one, the Star Center?
Star Center, yeah.
Star Center. If it's nice, just walk around Havre de Grace. If you're going to Bel Air, to the shows at the college, just come back a little bit to Bel Air, walk around, visit the restaurants there.
Yeah,
get that nice grilled cheese sandwich from Vagabond that
good.
Brad or that Matt didn't get for me.
I owe you one. We'll do lunch next time, Rich. We'll do lunch next time.
That's the one thing I do love about them is, oh my God, all their stuff. I don't think I've ever had, well, actually, not just Vagabond. Come to think of it, all their local restaurants around here, I don't think I've ever had anything bad. As compared to the chain restaurants?
Right. Good service. Great food. Great atmosphere. Whatever you want, from seafood to steak to Japanese or Indian, the Mint Room. That's one I never do it. And I'm dying to try it. It's like an upscale Indian restaurant. So
where's that at?
It's in the shopping center with the Chili's in Bel Air.
Really?
And Liberatories, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. That's
So
something else I gotta check out.
Harford County Restaurant Week, perfect time to go out there and explore all these. I don't think the Mint Room is part of it yet, but if they're not, next time you are in there, or if any of your viewers are in their next favorite restaurant and they don't see their favorite restaurant on Harford County Restaurant Week, please encourage them to reach out to us. And again, no cost to them. This is the service that Visit Harford provides, is this marketing opportunity. We're marketing Harford County Restaurant Week through several platforms. So again, encourage you to apply. And for those who are taking part of Harford County Restaurant Week, again, don't forget, you can build up points to win prizes from us.
And actually, can restaurants still sign up to be part of the Restaurant Week?
They can sign up until, like, I don't want to say this, but I will. They can literally sign up till the day of or the day before Harford County Restaurant Week.
Okay.
All we have to do is put them on the website. But the sooner they sign up,
The better.
the better, because we already have our marketing started. So
Right.
those restaurants that are on there now are benefiting because of that marketing. So they'll benefit from that marketing the sooner they sign up.
So all you restaurants, if you're not signed up yet, what are you waiting for?
That's right. Come on. And then also to cap off January, at the end of January, I think it's like the last Tuesday. Yes, I was right. The last Tuesday of every January is National Plan for Vacation Day. So National Plan for Vacation Day happens every year, again, last Tuesday of January. And it's a way to encourage folks to take time off and actually take a trip somewhere. So I think a lot of us are guilty where we have a lot of unused vacation time that goes off. So we're at the beginning of this year now. So at the end in December, how many vacation days did your viewers have that they did not get to use, right?
Right.
You are entitled to those vacation days, and we don't feel obligated that you should not take those days off. So we want to, as destinations, encourage folks take that time off and actually don't just stay home, but take a trip, or even a day trip or a weekend trip. So again, January 31st, start planning your vacations now. And of course, I would like you to take your vacation in Harford County.
You know what? I was just sitting there thinking, Matt, even for those people that live here in Harford County, how many of them have actually gone out and experienced the county? And
That's a great point. That's absolutely a great point. I have relatives in New York City, and when you go up there, like, let's go to the Empire State Building. You can show me around. I'm like, I've never been to the Empire State Building. Much like saying,
oh wow,
your own backyard, right? I think we're all guilty of that. Stuff in
yeah,
our own backyard, we don't really do. And I think COVID, people started doing that a little bit, but there's still so much to see and do in Harford County. I haven't even done it all, and I am Harford County. I'm Visit Harford.
and
So
there's plenty of places to stay at too.
plenty of places to stay, family friendly, great date night experiences, going up to Ladue, Topiary Gardens. If you haven't been to there, that's a great place. Seeing a ball game at the Ironbirds, Lidos Field at Ripken Stadium. We have our baseball trail actually too. Speaking of baseball, so you want to take a baseball road trip? It's called the Round Tripper Road Trip. So
Wait a minute, what?
it's the Round Tripper Road Trip. So you could start either here and go to Cooperstown, or Cooperstown to here. We
Oh, okay.
Cooperstown, and so highlighting those baseball themed places along the way. So in Harford County, there's Lidos Field at Ripken Stadium. There's the Ripken Experience. There's the Ernest Burke statue in Tidings Park in Havre de Grace.
Right.
The ballpark restaurant that has a lot of awesome memorabilia of baseball stuff in there. And then traveling up to Williamsport, you have the Little League Museum. It's kind of like a good midway point between here and Cooperstown. And of course, Cooperstown has so much baseball stuff up there because of the Hall of Fame Baseball Museum.
I forgot all about that. That's
So
something I need
plan
to
your
do.
baseball road trip July 31st. I mean, if you're a baseball fan, or even if you're not a baseball fan and you know a baseball fan, it's still a really cool
To
road
see a lot of that stuff, and especially the Hall of Fame, especially if you're a big baseball fan, to go back and experience and look at what they did in the past. And actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jerusalem Mills does the old time baseball games
Oh,
in the
okay.
summer, or
Okay.
at least they used to, where it looks like something like out of Field of Dreams.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
pretty wild. So, Matt, tell everybody the website to where they can see all these events.
Go to Visit Harford. Harford. There's no T in there. VisitHarford.com.
You sure there's not a T in there?
I'm 100%. I'm 120% sure, Rich.
We need to come up with a commercial. Remember what was the hand that says we left the S out because there's no salt or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Was that SK or something?
I can't remember, but something
Yeah.
like that. Visit Harford. The T's gone I don't know. Never mind. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something. We'll think of that, and then you can put some Maryland in the Harford County Living brand. We'll work on this together.
Works for me. Matt, take care. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Rich.
And I'll see
Thank
you. If I don't see you before February, I'll see you somewhere around Harford County.
Absolutely. Sounds good, Rich. Always a pleasure.
Take care. Enjoy that sandwich.
Cheers, buddy.
One last bite. Go ahead.
Mm.
Oh God, he's
Harford County Restaurant Week.
making me suffer here, making me suffer right before lunchtime too.